So we'll start in child's pose. So you touch the toes and separate the knees, maybe even wider than the mat, whatever feels good today for the hips. Start walking out slowly with the palms forward. Drop the head all the way to the floor. And start thinking of hips being very heavy here. The knees are heavy. The belly is relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed. Connecting to the breath right away. Inhaling through the nose. Feeling the inhale coming in. And exhaling through the nose, feeling the exhale, leaving the body. And then when you're ready, let the inhale bring you up to tabletop. And we'll spread the fingers as wide as you can. And then start making circles with the chest. Moving into the wrists. So maybe these are small circles, maybe you make them bigger. Really feeling into the wrists and all of the angles here. And bringing the mind into these feelings that are coming up from all the angles in the wrists. And all the while pressing the floor away as well. And then maybe switching the direction. Drawing maybe bigger circles with the chest. And then when you're ready, tucking the toes, sending the butt all the way up. Coming slowly into downward dog, into your own variation here. Look at your fingers, spread the fingers wide as you can. Pressing into the knuckle of the index finger, taking the pressure off the wrists. We'll start with knees bent a lot. And then maybe pedaling the heels one at a time. And coming back to breathing. Inhale, feel the breath. Exhale, feel the breath. And so still pedaling one at a time. And then if you're ready to come into stillness here, you can stay without moving the heels. If you want to come into a twist, you can start bringing your right palm to the left leg, anywhere in the left leg, maybe behind the knee, the calf, the ankle. And then all of your weight is on your left arm, and then maybe twisting and bringing the face under the left armpit, looking to the ceiling. Exploring this new point of view. And if that doesn't feel good, then you're staying in downward dog or maybe child's pose. If you're ready to come out of the twist, right palm travels back. Left palm goes towards the right leg. So anywhere along the right leg, twisting to the right. Looking to the ceiling, seeing things upside down, seeing things differently from this vantage point. And inhale, release the knee, release the knees to the floor. Keep the toes tucked. And then we'll walk the fingertips back to the knees and come sit on the heels. So adding any amount of pressure to the heels, feeling into the toes, into the entire foot. Maybe the palms are on the belly, maybe are on the heart. But thinking the entire time of stacking the heart over the pelvis. Tucking the chin, top of the head reaches for the ceiling. And breathing into the entire sole of the foot. And then if at some point it's too much, release the feet, sit on the heels, relax, come back. And maybe the eyes are closed here and you're coming totally inwards with the attention. Maybe connecting to the movements of the heart. And whenever you're ready, exhale, come down to the belly, release the feet, come all the way down, chest down, and then fingertips wide. And we'll start doing the Cobra here very gently. Inhale, lift, looking to the ceiling, and exhale, release, forehead to the floor. Inhale, lifting, looking up, opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, rest the forehead down. And a few more times, lifting, lift the chest. The elbows can stay bent. And exhale, forehead down, rest the face. And inhale, slowly coming up. Look to the ceiling, open the shoulders, open the space around the heart. And exhale, forward, rest the forehead. And then bringing your fingertips behind you, interlacing the fingers, and then press the toes into the floor and pull the fingers towards the heels, opening the chest, rolling the shoulder blades back, activating the back, the glutes. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release, drop the palms to the floor. Right cheek comes to the ground, resting the head, resting the shoulders. And then inhaling again, and we're going to interlace the other way around. So if your left thumb was on top, this time your right thumb is going to be on top. So super awkward feeling way. And then pulling the fingertips again back to the heels. And then as an option, you can start lifting the legs as well. You don't have to do that. You can keep the toes on the floor. And if you want, you can activate the legs, start lifting the heels. 5 breaths here. 1. Keep pressing the pelvis into the floor. 2. Lifting the chest. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, release everything. This time, left cheek comes to the floor. Resting the head. And moving back into child's pose to release the low back. Rest the forehead on the ground. If you want to get more into the shoulders, you can have your blocks under the palms. You can choose the height of the blocks. But while you're here, thinking of grounding the pelvis and tucking the pelvis and releasing the low back. And the face is heavy and the head is heavy. Maybe rolling the forehead left to right. And then maybe walking with the fingertips to the left. Breathing into the right rib cage. And then maybe walking all the way to the other side. Releasing the belly the entire time, releasing the core, releasing the space around the heart. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to come into downward dog one more time for one breath. And then inhale, right foot goes between the palms, inhaling, lifting the palms all the way up. Looking up, maybe the arms are here. If the shoulders don't like it, up there. And breathing 5 breaths here. 1, containing the low ribs, tucking the pelvis. 2, dropping the shoulders down from the ears. 4, and 5, we're going to twist to the right. So looking at the right thumb behind you, twisting, maybe sinking lower with the hips. 1, 2, left leg is active. 4 and 5, exhale, slow, the palms come down, framing the right foot. Exhale, right foot goes up in the air, 3-legged dog. The heel can come up as far as it feels comfortable. Breathing here, 1, 2, activating the right glute. 3, 4, 5, exhale, relax the right foot. Down, inhale, left foot comes up to the air. And exhale, left foot travels between the palms. Inhale, come up, stacking the chest over the pelvis. Maybe the palms are here, maybe up here, finding the balance. 1, 2, strong right leg. The heart is over the pelvis. 4 and 5, and then twisting to the left, opening the chest. Maybe you go a little lower, finding the balance here again. 1 more breath here. And inhale, looking forward. Exhale, palms framing the left foot. And 1 more exhale, 3-legged down dog. Left heel comes up to the air. As far up as feels good here today. 1, engage the left glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, release the left foot down. And inhale, transitioning into high plank. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists. Keep the bum down. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steady breathing. 5. Exhale from the knees or the toes. Chaturanga, chest down. Face down. Inhale, press the toes into the ground. Baby Cobra or upward dog, whatever feels good in the body right now. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Press the chest into the knees. 5 long breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right foot steps between the palms. Inhaling, come up, Anjali Mudra. Heart is over the pelvis. The palms are at the heart. Check out your feet. Make sure you're on train tracks, not on a tightrope here. And then exhale, left elbow over the right knee, twisting to the right. Looking to the ceiling. Finding a spot up on the ceiling to fix the gaze on. Breathing 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, brings the chest up over the pelvis. Exhale, palms down. Right foot steps back. We're moving into chaturanga. So you can move from the knees, or you can move from the toes, or you can lift the right foot. Chaturanga here. Inhale, baby cobra, or upward dog, whatever feels good. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5. Inhale, look between the palms. Left foot steps between the palms. Check out the feet right away. Make sure you're in train tracks here. Right heel points up. Inhale, chest over the pelvis. Right elbow, left knee, twisting. 1, 2. Find the balance, find the gaze. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, slowly, slowly come back up. Chest over the pelvis, heart over hips. Exhale, palms down. Moving into chaturanga, so again, options from the knees or toes, or maybe your left foot is up in the air. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog, strong arms. 5 breaths. 1. Maybe pedaling the feet. Maybe coming into a twist again. Maybe coming into stillness and downward dog. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, start walking the feet towards the palms. Tiny, tiny little steps halfway. And then rest halfway. Separate the feet, distance of 2 fists. And forward fold, bend the knees, rest the chest on the thighs. Relax the back of the neck, the head is heavy. Forward fold, release the low back here. Maybe swaying left to right, holding the opposite elbows. And then coming into another twist. So the right palm will come underneath the face. We'll twist towards the left, opening the left palm to the ceiling. Left leg straight, right knee bends a lot. Opening the left shoulder towards the ceiling. Pressing into the right palm, finding the torsion from here. Fix the gaze on the ceiling, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, left palm travels under the face, twisting to the right. So right leg straight, left knee bends. Torsion from the belly button, rolling the right shoulder back behind you. Breathing steady breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, right palm travels down, forward fold, release the head. No neck tension here. Release the shoulders, release the arms, make them fluid here. And then checking out the distance again between the feet. So 2 fists. Gonna bend the knees, sit back into the chair, send the hips back. Inhale, lift the chest. Maybe the arms stay here for the shoulders. Maybe they go all the way up. But what we're gonna do is tuck the pelvis, send the belly button in and up, and then stay here 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, forward fold, head down. Walk the knees, walk the heels, relax the legs fully. And then preparing in the mind for warrior 1. So breathing, finding that breath again. Thinking of the strength in your legs. And then maybe walking to, to the front of the mat. Stepping the left foot back. Left heel stays up. Inhale, arms all the way up. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Think of bringing the left hip forward, right hip back. 4, 5. And then we're going to come into airplane. So you're going to bring the palms in front of the heart. Little hop with the back leg. And then bringing the chest parallel to the floor. Left heel travels up. Find a space on the floor to look at. 3 breaths here. 1, 2. Maybe micro bend in the right knee. And 3. Bend the right knee. Left foot travels to the floor. Inhale, palms up. Open up the front body. Maybe sink lower into the hips. Look up, open the throat. Exhale, palms travel down. Right leg back, chaturanga, chest down. Inhale, baby cobra, upward dog, whatever the body needs. And send the hips back into child's pose, rest. Open the mouth, exhale, release the jaw. Release the face. Release the front of the throat. Release the chest. And soften the shoulders. And if you're ready for the other side, warrior one, and then airplane, coming into downward dog. Not for too long, just one breath, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, left foot steps towards the left thumb. Inhale, chest up, palms up, stacking the heart over the pelvis right away. Finding that belly to heart connection here. Tuck the chin, top of the head reaching for the ceiling, drop the shoulders down. Find that balance. And in the mind, preparing for the airplane. So the left leg is going to find a lot of strength here. So palms in front of the heart, little hop with the back leg. And then eventually the heart travels forward, chest parallel to the ground. Right heel is pressing towards the back wall. If you fall, that's okay. Find a wall. Fix the gaze on the ground. 1. Still rolling the shoulders back away from the ears. 2. 3. Lifting the heart up to the ceiling. 4. 5. Exhale, slowly bending the left knee. Right toe, touch the floor. Inhale, palms up, open the front body. Open the throat, open the chest. Maybe coming lower with the right knee to the floor. Exhale, long palms to the ground. Left foot steps back. Chaturanga from the knees or the toes. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra, full-on cobra, or upward dog, whatever you need. And exhale, child's pose. Separate the knees, touch the toes, rest the low back. Release the jaw, connect to the breath. Roll the forehead back and forward, left and right. Connecting to the breath. One long exhale, one more time. And then when you're ready, coming into downward dog. And from here, we're going to move into pigeon. We'll start with the right leg. So right knee travels towards the right wrist. If you have a block or a pillow, that can go under the right butt. And then your left toes pointing in, little pigeon toes. And then finding where your right shin needs to be, how close your right heel needs to be to the pelvis. And catching up with the breath here. So make sure the left knee is comfortable, the right knee is comfortable. And then when you find those sensations in the right glute, you can start walking the palms forward. Maybe you find those sphinx arms. Maybe the forearms are parallel to the mat. You're resting the forehead on the forearms. Just feeling into the right hip. Staying present with the sensations that are arising. Connecting to the inner experience inside the body. What the pose feels like from the inside. And when you lose your focus, bring it back to the inhales and bring it back to the exhales. And then maybe, if it serves, commit to stillness if you choose. And the next exhale, release the right glute and release the right thigh. See if there's something else you're holding on to on the right side. And only if you're ready, we're going to prepare to switch the sides. Very slowly come out from here, tucking the left toe, lift the left knee, sending the right leg back. Maybe through downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe pedaling the heels. Maybe look at the left hip, look at the right hip with your inner attention. Only to note if there's anything different. Not to judge, not to label. And then if you're ready, left knee comes to the left wrist. And again, maybe there's a block or a pillow under your left glute to elevate the left side so that the hips are balanced, looking forward. So right toes, little pigeon toes pointing in, finding that comfort in the right patella and the right knee, and then exploring how your left shin wants to be here. And then once you find that, exhale, walk the palms forward, if that feels okay. Maybe the forearms parallel to the mat, maybe resting the head. Just finding your own unique expression here. Maybe you're staying upright, keeping the heart space open. And maybe closing the eyes, bringing the attention inward. Exhale, release the left hip. And then release the left glute muscles. Release the left knee. Come back to breathing gently. Come back to the inner experience of what this feels like from the inside. And exhale, release the entire face, release the jaw. And if you're ready to slowly start coming out, I'm going to take out the supports, the block or the pillow, shift all the way to the left hip, to the left glute. Bring the right foot together with the left. And slowly transition to the back. Bring the knees in with you. Maybe hugging both knees in. Finding what you need to do here. Maybe rolling left to right. Maybe happy baby. Or maybe not putting any pressure on the baby, just the baby. It doesn't have to be happy. Just the baby. Showing your feet to the ceiling. Holding the legs wherever it feels the most supportive. Behind the knees, around the calves, around the ankles. Around the feet, outside the feet, inside the feet. And tucking the chin, placing the back of the head flat on the ground, the pelvis flat, the spine is long. And connecting again to the breath. And then whenever you're ready, preparing for your version of Savasana. Maybe legs up the wall feels good today. Maybe you're elevating the knees, placing the legs on the couch somewhere or a chair. Maybe something underneath the knees to elevate the knees and to release the low back. And then finding the space with the palms facing up, releasing the shoulders. And finding what works for you today for Shavasana, final resting pose. Maybe a blanket, maybe a pillow. And taking a big inhale through the nose and then releasing through the mouth. And resting the palms into the floor. Resting the feet. And exhale and imagine that the feet are weightless here. And exhale, release the ankles. And releasing the knees, let the knees flop open. Releasing the thighs. Then moving that softness into the hip joints. And feeling the heaviness of the pelvis. Letting the bones of the pelvis sink deeper into the ground. And spreading the softness from the pelvis all the way into the belly. And softening the skin around the belly and softening the belly button. And resting the ribs into the ground. And resting the back of the heart, sinking it into the floor. Listening to the intelligence of your own body. Resting the clavicles and softening the space around the heart. And softening the front of the throat. Maybe swallow, release the tongue, let it rest on the upper palate. Softening the lips and the entire mouth. And softening the skin on the face, letting the cheeks melt down. And softening the space around the eyes. Unfurrowing the eyebrows. Releasing the forehead. Letting the skin of the scalp soften. Melting off of the head into the ground. And if you're ready to start bringing the attention back into the body, inviting gentle movements, maybe into the fingers and the wrists, and then maybe slowly into the toes and the ankles, maybe swaying the knees left to right. And coming back to the room, bringing the attention back to the body, what it feels like from the inside. And maybe rolling onto your right side, maybe the knees come into the heart. Final resting moments in stillness. And if you're ready to start closing the practice, start coming up to seated slowly, honoring the pace of your own body, how fast or how slow it wants to come up. And maybe the palms in front of the heart, if that feels okay. Bowing the head to acknowledge the divinity of your own presence. Maybe plugging the thumbs into the heart space and the index fingers touching between the eyebrows. Opening the back of the head. Remembering the space of witnessing that's always in the background. Thank you.